What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with our SAO Variant Showdown video. So, we've got some new news in the game about some stuff that's going to be coming to the game on the 12th, so in like a day and a half it should be. I think the Asuna banner dropped at a weird time. I think for the most part, the banners and events and stuff are going to drop in the afternoon, pretty much when the login more or less happens. So let's take a look at what's actually coming to the game. We got two things. It looks like we're getting another pickup scout. Right here it says this character will finally make an appearance. I think that's going to be our sign, as you know, it's going to be a new character whenever they do this, and when it's a variant, then they'll make sure to make that known. But as of right now, it does seem like this is going to be a brand new character. Just characters that come to mind. Obviously, Yuki is a big one. I think Yuki shouldn't be too far away. I'm really trying to think. I don't know if they're going to do Kleiner Aegil. Like, I really don't know what kind of route they're going to go down when it comes to the guy characters. It would be nice, like, even if it's forever after this until they get another one. Like, I'd love, like, a starter SSR Kleiner Aegil to show up. But yeah, so those three are ones that come to mind. Who else can I really think of that? I think it's gonna be a while before, I can't think of her name. God, I'm just having a total, like, brain fart right now. The original... Whatever, you guys will know who I'm talking about, the original character for this game. Her name slips my mind because obviously we haven't... Oh, Layla, there we go. I couldn't think of her name for a second. I guess they could do Layla. But at the same time, it might be too early for her. I mean, you would think, you know, since she's an original character, it shouldn't take too long. But then again, with Adis... it did take a while as well. I think it was a couple months before we got that first Dark Adis, if I'm remembering correctly. Other options, if we're going to be doing Underworld characters, Roni and Tease are ones that come to mind since we do have Yu-Gi-Oh! But I would say any of those characters I just mentioned right now are probably the ones I'm really thinking of, because there's really no one else from, like, the core group of the, you know, SAO cast that doesn't already have a unit. So we'll have to see what kind of happens with that, unless they go down a route we're just not expecting, like, you know, POH or Administrator or just someone random that we wouldn't expect. I think it's going to probably stick to the 4 or 5 I just mentioned for the next character, but we'll have to see. As for the other bit of information, and this is kind of interesting to me, announcement, Variant Competitive Battle number 1. Thank you for playing Sword Art Online Variant Showdown, announcing Variant Competitive Battle number 1. In this event, players will join one of the two teams. The team that gets the most points wins. Score points for your team by participating in event battles and obtaining festival points. All players will get great rewards depending on if they win or lose. So I guess... You better hope you're on the winning team, because you might not get as great stuff. By the way, this is obviously new artwork for Alice, so it looks like a Christmas-themed Alice and Asuna. I don't know if these are going to be units. Maybe they're going to be like, maybe they're going to be free SRs from the event. Like, maybe whatever team wins, we get that character. Like, maybe you're going to choose Team Asuna or Team Alice. Or these could very well just be artworks for ability cards. Really hard to say at this point, but we'll have to see. I would love for them to be units. I would also love for them to be like free units, like we unlock them by doing the event. But we'll have to see what happens with that. This, by the way, the banner and this both drop on Monday, the 12th, like I mentioned. So pretty much a day, within the next day, we should know what the banner is going to be, and then of course, you know, more details on this event. There's also ranking outside of your team for festival points. If your top is ranking, you get more. So it's going to have normal ranking stuff as well as the team stuff. Obviously, people are just going to join the team that has their favorite character, which is kind of unfortunate because I feel like Asuna is going to be unfairly stacked. Possibly. I mean, obviously she's the main heroine of the series, and Alice is, you know, probably the #2 most popular girl in the series. I would, hard to say between Alice and Sinon. I think recency bias would probably lean more towards Alice, but Sinon's up there as well. But yeah, so hopefully that doesn't have, like, a factor in it. Hopefully the two teams aren't, like, because just, like, the two characters, because then I definitely feel like Asuna's going to be unfairly stacked, and then it's going to almost feel pointless to join Alice's team, because if you get more rewards when you win, you're obviously going to join the team that's going to win, even if, you know, you yourself are not contributing as much to those points. But we'll have to see what kind of works out with that. And beyond that, I think that is pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else really going on. The current event ends in, you know, like a day and a half. Let's take a look at the banners real quick. Let's see how much time is left on these banners. I know the Alice banner leaves on the 12th. Yeah, the Alice banner leaves on the 12th. The Yu-Gi-Oh banner leaves on the 18th. And then the 6th of January is when this Asuna banner leaves. So whatever's dropping tomorrow will probably go at least until this Asuna banner. Or no, probably not. Maybe like the 24th or the 25th will go till then. Because it seems like normal banners are going to have like a roughly 2 week banner time. But hopefully it does mean that we're going to see stuff kind of slow down a bit, because we've been getting a crazy amount. How many banners have we gotten since the game has launched? First it was Sinon, then it was Alice, then it was Yu-Gi-Oh, then it was Asuna, and now we're getting another banner this coming week. So it's going to be 5 post-release banners in a little over 3 weeks. So we'll have to see how everything kind of lines up with that. But that's going to be it, guys. That's all I really have to say. Not too much else to say. I know there hasn't been a ton of content on the channel for the game, but there also hasn't been a ton of content in the game as of yet. As you can see, I still do have some story to go through, so I'm going to continue to do that. With the possibility of a, you know, seasonal Christmas Alice, you know, I might try to throw a few multis at that, but like I said, I'm really not going to start spending money until we have some, like, guaranteed systems to be able to pull units. Only other thing to mention, obviously, if you have bought the pass, you will have access to the Yu-Gi-Oh! I know not a lot of people are happy about the paid pass characters, but as of right now, it just kind of is what it is. Maybe as the game goes on further, maybe there will be like a later free pass that gives this Yu-Gi-Oh! Out, you know, like months down the line, again, but we'll have to see with that. But I do have this Yu-Gi-Oh! At level 60, and I have all his dupes in, obviously, because you get all the credit. You pretty much get everything for the, assuming you've leveled up the entire pass, which I have. You get everything you need for the Yu-Gi-Oh!, at least for normal limit breaks, immediately from pulling him. So, I actually haven't gotten a chance to use him yet. I was a little busy today. But I'm really excited to see how he kind of works and everything. So, and now because of this, I have, what, 6 SSRs? 3 of them are free, obviously. You have the Asuna, the Yu-Gi-Oh, and the Kirito down here, who I have yet to work on. And of course, I have the 3 SSRs I've summoned for. So, I do have a little bit of variety. So, what do I have? So, I have 2 green, I have 2 blue, no, I have 3 blue, and then I have 1 red. So, red is really the color I'm going to need to kind of work on right now. Obviously, I can run a full blue team now of SSRs. I could run Asuna, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Kirito once Kirito's all leveled up. And then if I get one more wind character, preferably a, like, fast physical attacker, I can make that work as well. And then for red, I definitely need a ranged and probably a quick attacker as well. But, yeah, so that's going to be it, guys. So let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know what you think the unit is going to be for tomorrow's banner. And let me know what you think of this upcoming event. It kind of reminds me what this event is. It kind of reminds me of what Mario Kart Tour does. They do these events where it's like, oh, are you Team Mario or Team Luigi or something? And you choose that, and then whichever side, you know, gets the most points wins. So if it's something like that, I guess that's kind of interesting. You know, both sides will get rewards, but of course it's going to be better for the team that actually wins, which is unfortunate, so I guess just choose wisely. It would be nice if they kind of put us in brackets, like it's not just the overall fan base, one versus the other, it's just, okay, you get put in a bracket with like 50 people, and then between those like 50 people, you know, they choose their own side. So then you can really just kind of be like, oh, well, it's not always going to be easy to determine who's going to win as opposed to the entire player base. But yeah, so that's going to be it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.